got plenty this week. It's the Giants and the Hawks, and it's coming up next.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewer up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smells start to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad, but I love what you're cooking right there. And I love this stretch of games because it makes a lot of teams contenders and a bunch of the other sellers as the trade deadline arrives here at the end of the month. You're going a hot streak heading into Halloween, and things will be looking great.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go from East Rutherford. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And bringing them out an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Fields on first down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. Offense to the line for second down. Play action, Fields. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Another throw for Fields. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open. It beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
This just feels like a season so far off the rails, they can't even see the tracks anymore, Kate. Now the outlook is really 1 week at a time, trying to find that first win. Just got to get gritty and tough. And he's got to be the one who really sparks it for him.
And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Man in motion here. Throwing off the play fake here. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Of all the ways the first points could go up on the board, a safety, well, it's one of the more rare and least likely, and we nearly saw it right there. What a great spot for the aggressiveness of that defense. And the QB, well, he nearly obliged them by dancing way too close to the goal line. We're still scoreless, but just barely.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down.
Well, Kate, that's a white flag waving if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure I saw any avenue with that run play that was going to result in a first down. It felt more like the coordinator saying, well, you earned that call by the mishaps on 1st and 2nd down.
Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. So no return on that punt. And it'll be Giants football. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Motioning him from the slot right. First down throw for Fields. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Motion man right is Slayton. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Marcus Epps making the play. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Fields out of the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
So Seattle retakes the field for their 2nd series. Walker on first down. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a 2nd time. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running with Walker again. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
To the air, 3rd and long. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. They've got first down from the 31. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Marcus Epps making the play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. On the move, headed right. He loses the football. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Going to the ground again on first. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Gets this to Slayton. And that's good for a gain of 5. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw Fields. This is complete to Neighbors. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Cut near the goal line. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
He'll throw it yet again. That's taken in by Henry.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. Henry. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Nothing on that play, and now it's 4th and goal from the 2.
Well, this defense has risen to the occasion, and now, Kate, they put this offense in the unenviable position of deciding what to do on 4th and goal.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Running for it. Here's Henry. And he's brought down for a loss. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now looking to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
First down, Seattle.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. We'll give up the gut to Walker, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Running back sent in motion. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
Here's a throw. That's incomplete left side. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So it's 2nd down coming up. Running is Walker. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Looking for a throw here. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Amendola able to put it through. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
I know. Sometimes we take kickers for granted, but I'll tell you what, you can't hit that any better. Never even flirted with an upright. That was right down the middle.
Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Giants about to get to work on offense. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Fields to throw it. Got it, man. Robinson has it. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the 30-yard line.
Now it's Fields. He'll get this to Henry. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Fields. Able to hit Robinson. Complete. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 41. Here's Fields to throw. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Second down and 10.
Here we go, son. Good night.
They'll throw it again. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Here we go, second and very long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Fields now, third and long. He finds Slayton. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
Never eat shredded wheat. North, east, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To the ground with Walker. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Staying with Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And any time that results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Oh, he's going to run for it! And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. Back deep for the Giants, Tyrone Tracy. Got 46 on his first punt, so this one's pushing a little more distance. He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Fields looking to throw. Into the hands of Neighbors. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the 31-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Off play action, it's Fields. Neighbors with a catch. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Giants in need of some points before the break. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Now Fields has it in close. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
At the Seahawks, 4
Fields out of the gun. Has it down close. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Diving for the goal line, and it's not free! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free and escape without surrendering any points.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. The give now to Walker. And they finally tackle him after a huge gain. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Pass play on 1st and 10. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown! So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Giants are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Fields on 1st down. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Here we go. Hurry up.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Connects with Slayton. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Giants are set to punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. It's fielded at the 14. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return and gets it back to the 20. All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to elapse here in our 1st half. That brings us to the break, and it's the Seahawks taking a lead into that visiting locker room. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where 5 quarters couldn't decide a winner. This one ends in a tie. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Denver Broncos. Justin Herbert, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting Cleveland Browns. Bryce Young, terrific in the victory as his guys upped their mark to 4-1 now. It was a strong first half for the former Spartan, Kenneth Walker. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
He fields it from the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker and get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Finds Smith and Jigba. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 40-yard line.
Now Walker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's good for 7 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Motioning one of the tight ends. First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Has him on the quick hitter. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
You put up the combine times of tight ends running a 40-yard dash, and they certainly don't run as fast as the safeties or the corners in this league. But when you get them going in the right direction and you get them dragging across the field like that, well, they can still do their damage.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know, it sure looked like defense had done enough to hold them on that play. But credit that first down to a good initial effort and second effort to keep fighting to go get that extra yard needed.
It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Here's 2nd and 7. Metcalf's got it. Complete. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That stop coming from Henry To'o. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we'll see the medical team head out. The Seahawks have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They go play action on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up. Walker now from the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line. And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You got to be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down. They'll run here following the penalty. Down to the 10. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, Well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Walker does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to...
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks make it a 24-point ball game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Giants and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They've made it real difficult to find any holes to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with. First and 10 now from the 30. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw Fields. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
First down.
Now it's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Fields to throw it. This finds Likely. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that lowers the lead to 21.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points. And that's mission accomplished there.
This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Running with Walker again. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Seahawks will have a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll go with Walker on the counter. This is ahead for about 5. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 43. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith-Njigba. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. He's going to throw this one. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Running back, motioning right. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You can put that sack right into the coverage sack category. You can see the quarterback, he's scanning, right? He's going through his progressions. 1, 2, 3, nobody's open. And then bam, sack, lunch.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Seahawks have the football, and they're in great shape with this sizable lead. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Design bootleg here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. The Giants ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A pistol snap. Fields can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Fields throwing here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. He'll field this at the 48. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be Seahawks football. Walker on 1st down. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Throwing off the play fake here. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this one is out of bounds, no return on the kick. Now here comes the New York offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. He'll get this to Henry. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
1st down throw for Fields. Into the hands of Likely. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And this one does not go far.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Here's Walker running right. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back now, pressure on its way. He'll get this complete to Westbrook Akine. And he's taken down at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
1st down, Seattle.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
They go play action here. Into the hands of Walker. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Will give up the gut to Walker. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. 1 yard on the play, and now they've got 4th down and 6. Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Amendola able to put it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, and he puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Fields on 1st down. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Fields out of the gun. Taken in by Likely. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Another throw for Fields. Escapes the pocket. Stepping up, and he's going to run. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Giant as they get somebody out there to tend to him. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap to Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Fields to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's going to be 4th and short. Oh, they're going for it on an option play left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And the defense brings him down before he can get close. They force the turnover on downs.
Hey, 4th down, I get it. You want the ball with your biggest playmaker. And a lot of offenses, that's quarterback. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down.
The Seahawks offense running out now. And they came in on a rough stretch. 4 straight losses. But things looking better now as they've got this lead. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's brought down for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he's brought down after a modest gain up to the 46. A gain of 4 for them, and that sets up 3rd and 7. Staying with Walker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Seahawks nearing their first win of the season. They'll come up 1st and 10. Running is Walker. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
On the carry, it's Walker. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down. Back to throw. Walker hauls it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from New York.